This is the best moments of the BBQ Central Show in 10 minutes or less. Ever wish you could re-listen to your favorite interview or segment? Do you enjoy hearing older shows for the first time in years? Then the best moments of the BBQ Central Show in 10 minutes or less is just what you need. Thanks for listening and enjoy the show.
Hello, friends. John Solberg here, your host for the best moments of the BBQ Central Show in 10 minutes or less. Always happy to tell you that this show is brought to you by The Butcher Shop, purveyors of highly sought after 100% Australian non-crossbred Wylarah 9+ briskets that are always handpicked just for you. The Butcher Shop has been retailing the finest meats for more than 15 years, and every week they're shipping out competition quality meats to many of the biggest teams in the competition scene across the nation. Simply put, teams who use The Butcher Shop win, and they win often. Even if you're not a competitor, you certainly deserve the finer cuts in life. The Butcher Shop is shipping some of the finest prime, dry-aged Australian Wagyu and Japanese Wagyu steaks to people just like you and me who aspire to be the kings and queens of their cul-de-sac. The Butcher Shop always has Berkshire, Compart Duroc, Allegiance Duroc, and Prairie Fresh all-natural pork in stock. And again, it's always hand-picked just for you. Let's review. The best competition briskets, they got it. The best pork selection, they got that. Giving you a better overall option to cook at home, they do that each and every day. So give the Butcher Shop a call today, 850-458-8782. That's 850-458-8782. You mentioned the BBQ Central Show. They're giving you 10% off your entire order each and every time you call. You can also go check them out on Facebook, and I strongly suggest you do so. Facebook.com/The Butcher Shop. Shop is spelled S-H-O-P-P-E. The Butcher Shop, home of the 100% Australian non-crossbred Wylarah 9+ briskets. And let's take a jump back to 2008, and Greg just explains a couple of things.
The other thing I wanted to bring up is the fact that people that show up on the BBQ Central Show to be interviewed or that call in as guests, what have not. The karma is really starting to take hold, and that is something that I am extremely excited about. And you may be asking yourself, what are you talking about, karma? Well, I'm talking about when people show up on the BBQ Central Show, inevitably, and I can't explain why, but all I know is it never doesn't happen, is that when you show up on the BBQ Central Show, good things happen. Let's take some points of example. For instance, I interviewed Leanne Whippen of Woodchick's Barbecue last Tuesday about the throwdown that she had with Bobby Flay. That weekend, that Friday, Saturday, there was a Virginia State Championship, and while she did not win Grand Championship, she won Reserve Grand Champion and had a few individual segment calls as well. Karma. Showed up on the show on Tuesday. Saturday, she's getting calls and winning money in competitions and getting titles. Secondly, guy by the name of Bill Small, a.k.a. Bill the Grill Guy, showed up a couple weeks ago talking about the barbecue event that he's putting together in Louisa, Virginia. Next weekend, he competed in a barbecue competition and got his first call in pork this year. Karma. Good things happening to people that show up on the Barbecue Central. I can go even further. Ray Lampe shows up on a number of different podcasts that I had done prior to the Barbecue Central Show here on Internet Radio. And when I had him on the Barbecue Central Show for the first time here at BBS Talk Radio, he talked about how he had been made executive chef of Justin Timberlake's restaurant, Southern Hospitality in New York City. It's karma. It's good things happening to good people that come on the Barbecue Central Show. I can't explain it. I can't deny it. All I know is it never doesn't work, and it always happens, and it's never bad. So there you go. Just keep that in mind if I ask you to come on the show, especially if you want to continue to do good. Have good luck happen to you. Karma. Get the karma. If you're going to be competing, call up. Ask for the karma. You'll get it. You'll see. You'll reap the benefits, reap the rewards. Lastly, before I head out, I would just like to say that I had gone through my last bag of original charcoal from the original, or my lump briquettes from the original charcoal company, and had to buy Kingsford for the last couple smokes. Let me tell you, in my honest opinion, and I'm not going to get too technical with this, but Kingsford truly sucks. It stinks. It's I wish I could put into words how much I dislike using Kingsford now, having used a much superior product. And the fact that Kingsford is so widely available and so widely mass forced down our throats to use as charcoal sickens me. And I can't discount the fact that people have won a number of championships with it, but there are better products out there. And I pretty much am going to refuse to use it. I will find other ways to fire my charcoal-based cookers. But the amount of ash that it produces and the smell on startup, I dislike it. I dislike it with a passion. And quite frankly, if I could do away with Kingsford altogether, not to mention their Matchlight product, I would do it in a heartbeat. But I can't, so I won't. I'm going to get out right now. When we come back, we'll have an interview with Jim from the Mind of Men podcast. Stand by. We'll be right back.
You're listening to the Barbecue Central Show on BBS Talk Radio.
There you go. Courageous Greg, before it was known as the Courageous Barbecue Central Show, or before it was known that we were courageous on the Barbecue Central Show. There's Greg being courageous and talking about a little show karma. If you've been around a minute, you know about show karma, that's for sure. And if you don't, now you do. Hey, head on over to the bbqcentralshow.com. Check out the rest of this show if you would, please. Drop me a note, John, J-O-N-John, at the bbqcentralshow.com. Maybe I can pull together a show for you. And until next time on the best moments of the Barbecue Central Show in 10 minutes or less, I'm your host, John Solberg. I look forward to talking to you again soon.